Hello, thriving friends. Happy New Week. Happy New Week to you all. Welcome to another Thriving Lessons with Dr. G. I'm super excited to have you here today. Well, as we wait for thriving friends to join us, please go ahead, share the link, make sure your friends have access to it. And I'm also going to take a moment, look through, and make sure I am live on all the platforms, just as it says. So if you see my eyes going around, I'm just checking things out. So right now I'm on YouTube and I don't know. Let's see. I think we are live on YouTube. Let me check. Oh, hey, I can't get to my own profile. I'm rather going through people's stuff. Oh, there we are. Oh, I think we are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. If you get here, please take a moment and say hello. Once you say hello, we know that you have access to the link. We know that you can hear us. I'm also going to copy the YouTube link right now and put it in our chat. Make sure you are forwarding to your friends, your loved ones. We are getting started in a moment. Today, we are going to have a fun discussion, so I don't want to spend too much time in the beginning, but I need to share the link with my family. Sometimes they wait on me, so I'm going to share it with them anyway on WhatsApp. Okay, beautiful. Let's get started. Mm-hmm. All right. So as we wait for Thriving Friends to start, I'll go ahead and introduce us. We stream on multiple platforms each week. Oh, goodness. It's showing all my secrets. Oh, okay, hold on. My slides are messed up. But we stream on multiple platforms each week. So if this is your first time meeting us, hi. Welcome to Thriving Lessons with Dr. G. I am Dr. Grace Kakari, but I go by Dr. G. And I'm excited to welcome you here. We are on LinkedIn, we are on Facebook, we are on Four Star Radio and TV. And wherever you find yourself, they give you different kinds of options. They may say, let's connect. They may say support. They may say subscribe. They may say share. They may say like. Whatever option they give you, please take a moment and support us if you like what we are doing on this platform. So we are the thriving generation. And what is that? My friends online, we all believe that a thriving life demands paying attention to several aspects of a person's life. So we talk about different things related to success and wellness, and they focus on different dimensions of our health and well-being because we are promoting holistic life here. So as I welcome my friend today, whatever conversation we'll have will fall within one of these dimensions. So you never miss out. You never ever miss out on any conversation on this platform. And today I'm excited to invite a good friend. I have been following her for a while now on LinkedIn. I love her work. So I am excited that we are going to have a conversation about challenges women face in male dominated fields. If you haven't shared the link yet, make sure you do. We'll go ahead and talk. You know, Thriving Friends have work to do. So we'll go ahead and start our conversation. But please, when you have a moment, go back and start from the beginning and watch to the very end. Okay. Okay. I think. Hi there, Edna.
Hi, good afternoon once again,
Oh,
Doctor.
good afternoon, Ghana. Good morning, America. Good night, Australia. And then which one else? Yeah, sometimes we have friends from all over the world join us. So, um, you never know what time it is at any other place. But yes, definitely excited to have you here, Edna. I'll give you a moment to introduce yourself to Thriving Friends.
Thank you once again, Dr. G, for the opportunity. Basically, simply put, I'm Edna Frempon, and the shoemaker girl, as everybody knows me. But then I'm a graduate from the University of Art, Media, and Communication, formerly Ghana Institute of Journalism. Yeah, and I read PR, public relations. So yeah, I'm a first class graduate in public relations.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, first.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, please continue. First class for number. Okay, continue, continue. Okay,
Yes, there. Yeah. So I did diploma first in communications.
okay,
Then later on, I did the a degree in PR. So the
okay.
program is communication studies, but I majored in PR.
Mm.
And so yeah, shoemaking. So I used the knowledge from the PR, the communication aspect, to building the shoemaker brand and the business that we founded. That's Ahofade. And yes, and I think I have one award. So a youngest female shoemaker. That was last year December. I was honored with that. Yeah, and yeah, I inspire a lot of people. I speak on various stages when I get the opportunity to talk to people about the fact that they can also do it.
Charlie, but this picture is dope. Oh. It's I don't know who gave you the idea to hold the shoe like that and give us that perfect smile, but I love it. I really love it. You did mention your business Ahofade. Maybe take a moment to talk about Ahofade. What do you do? What services are you providing? We'll pretend like we can't see the shoes. Just talk about it.
Okay, so our father came together. So we're like, people love made in Ghana product. At the same,
Mm,
like patronizing it, or they don't like fancying it, like the way somebody will wear foreign brand and yeah, all over, but they aren't. And people have the skill, but they don't know where to sell their product or how to market it. Right. Apart from me being the shoemaker, we have others who have a very good skills in bag making and on all that, but they haven't utilized or monetized their skill. And so we're like, okay, why don't we create a platform where we deal mainly in shoemaking and not just shoemaking, Ghana made products. So when you go to our website, there are a lot of Ghana made product you might not see at often, but you see it there. And making by young people with a skill. So in essence, whilst we are making sure that we are helping the Ghanaian brand or the
mm-hmm.
Ghanaian product to also people to see more, we're also helping to reduce the unemployment rate because yeah, it is choke here. So if you have an opportunity to make a bag, we pay you or blah blah sell it for you. That's a way of what also earning income. So whilst we're helping the government, especially the government is what we are doing what we should project. There's a Made in Ghana initiative made by the
Mm,
government, and so one way we
mm,
help push that agenda is to market more of the Made in Ghana. And so when you go to our site, we have the smokes made by Ghanaian. We have
mm.
the necklaces by Horn, bags, and everything made by the Ghanaian brand. And so we are trying to make a company
Beautiful.
where the Ghanaian brands also have a voice. And yes, it's been doing so well by the grace of God.
Oh, lovely. Is this the symbol for
Yes,
your brand?
Ahofade
Yeah.
It's a Ghanaian local name. So like, oh, found we are going something. Ahofade, oh, found, I found.
Oh,
It's that
okay.
the shoes,
Okay.
the bag,
I'm going to look it up.
and everything. As we have them. So what found Ahofade? Yeah,
So, how did you choose the name? Because it's so creative. How did you choose the name?
it's crazy. It wasn't just only me. It was my other team member who came up with that idea because we want to represent and the African people or the Ghanaian brand. So why don't you can't go for any foreign name or any name that will not sound local. So why don't we stick to look for something that defines our identity? And so Ahofade.
Oh, beautiful. So, we have some thriving friends joining us at the moment. Uncle Sam is here. My lovely Uncle Sam. Dr. Sam says you are doing an amazing job already on LinkedIn. I have to buy her brand. You know what? I was looking to the left and right because I had to look it up. I know I did last night, but we won't lose anything by sharing it with all of you as well because we don't have um Edna, do you see my screen?
I see your screen.
Okay, beautiful. If Edna sees my screen, I'm hoping private friends can see too. Uncle Sam, do you see my screen? So this is it, right? Edna, is this
Yes, yes, yes,
the
yes.
okay, so you
A
said
page.
do you see it now? Do you still see me scrolling through?
Yeah, I see you.
Okay, beautiful. So these are the different things you have on there. So are these different sellers or these are all your products?
So my products are the shoes. I for now I make the shoes. I'm learning how to make bags. But so the other
Okay.
products are from other young artists who we also want to empower them or help them.
Oh, look at that. How awesome. I don't need to be rich before I can wear something. That's
No,
good.
you don't have
That's
to.
good. That's good. That's good. Yes, Uncle Sam can see the product and definitely wonderful products. Thank you so much for sharing that and for contributing to the workforce in Ghana. So then
Okay.
let's go back a little bit and talk about your business. How did you start with your business is not Ahofade, your business is Shoemaker Girl. And
So my
Ahofade is the okay, help us explain.
father is a business, and the shoemaker girl is a brand.
Ah, seal,
So
yeah, difference. You have
it's
the
good to
brand
it's good to
and you
have
have
the
the
personal
business.
brand. You
Help
see,
us.
even if you're at EcoBank, you need to have your personal brand. Now, personal branding is a big deal. And so no matter how you can't run a business without having your brand.
Okay.
Because it's the brand, the personal brand that will help you build that business that you have. So the Shoemaker Girl is just a brand on its own, and the Home Father is the business.
Hmm. How did it come about? Tell us, how did you start?
So first of all, people don't know, but my dad is a professional shoemaker. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, and I stayed with my dad throughout my entire growing up,
Okay.
and I got to stay with him. Definitely, no matter whatever your parents are doing, you had the chance to learn or know how to do it. It's just simple as that. And so I remember I used to work with him at the shop, and the shop was on the roadside. So when we were working, you see people passing by, and especially when I'm hammering, and they'll be looking at us, and they'll be so admiring, like, hey, what's this, what's that? So I got a hint that okay, this is something that people would like to talk about or fancy. So why don't I? Maybe one day I'll take it serious. And then again, I realized that my dad never learned the skill. It was a gift from God. So I feel
Okay.
like if this is from my father, it's a gift from God. And for 20 good years, he's done this. And I think God gave him that idea for him to liberate us. And I'm not
Hmm.
seeing much result. Why don't I take charge? Because I'm his firstborn. So why
Hmm.
don't I take charge of it and then see where it will go? Because I have been to school, I have the knowledge. We do go to school for knowledge, not for the money. So I have the knowledge. I could be able to apply all the knowledge, the skills I learned in school in making sure I have that brand. So even if there's no more father, one day you see that my father was one day a shoemaker, so it's still running the lineage that
Hmm.
okay, kid was also into shoemaking. So that's why. So when I remember when I was going to school, secondary school, one day I bought glue, I bought polish, I bought leather. I mean, just for help repairing people's shoes. So when I get to school and then free time, I'll go move from desk to desk and tell every member of my class that, oh, okay, I have some glue there. So in case your shoe is torn, you can give it to me. So some of them will, okay, we'll bring it. So they'll bring it then weekend when everybody are gone for SU and all the afternoon meetings. Then I'll
Yeah.
sit and I'll make sure I glue that and I'll go and put it outside and I'll just get my coins. The only thing I never did was to sew because my dad warned me because of my hand, it could just destroy. So he was
Okay.
like, I'll do that and I'll get my coins for transportation back home when it's vacation. And so it was fun. It was fun. And yeah. So when I left school, I think I still had that because I love business. I love money. Money is good, you know. But I think I stopped. I was looking for a way out and I think I had to go and stay with somebody after secondary school. So I forgot then everything. Then I think but still so I think I had a job. I was when I was in junior high school, I had a scholarship to senior high school. So when I was done,
Hmm.
they called me back to the NGO for a role, a job. I was a programs coordinator, then assistant, then I moved to main programs coordinator, helping coordinating all the programs in the NGO Foundation.
Hmm.
So when I was there, I think, oh, it's doing well, you know. So what's the time when you're working and you're doing well, you forget about the dream or whatever. Then later on, like, then all the job was going on really well. Then COVID also came. COVID came and my business, my company, most of the funds come from US, and
Okay.
they're no more coming back to Ghana again. So there's no work. So my boss has to go back. She was in Georgia. Everybody has to leave, and then that was the end. So one day
Hmm.
I was in Ooh. And that was the job that was paying school fees because I was schooling. I was doing my degree. Yeah,
Yeah.
taking so then the job was the one that was paying. So hey, now there's no job again. What will I do? So one day I was sitting down in my room. I was listening to one man of God from Nigeria. I think Apostle Joshua Selman. I mean,
Mhm.
I love doctrines. I mean, it's not about just Christianity. You get to learn, and he hits me. You cry. I'm very good. I've been doing this shoe thing for. So why am I not going back to? So I had to say, okay, let me take the decision and go back to what is in the family, the plan I had earlier. So I had to go back to my dad. And here
Mm.
and so yeah, and it's been an amazing journey. That job, and because I had to combine both traditional media and I had to combine both the traditional way of doing the business and also inculcate the social media part as well in making it where it is to be. And that it has been helpful. That has paid fees for 4 years, paid by me. I mean, it has done a lot for me without anybody. Grace of
Please,
God.
did you buy the mansion yet? Because you stopped with the list. Oh. You bought the mansion and the Ferrari and hey, huh,
That one day,
huh.
it was so materialized in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. So what I love about that story is it's not like you just randomly started from nowhere. You kind of have the foundation in secondary school, fixing shoes, watching your father. You've invested some time into it, some work into it. Maybe you didn't realize then that you were preparing for the bigger time now, but you did your homework.
Yeah.
Don't you see it that way?
Succeed. I did it. I did it. I had to. I think it helps me. The foundation helped me a lot. Helped me.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful. So I've had a conversation with a lady before who is into watch business. And she talked about how people look down on her in the beginning because you've gone to the university, and that's not what we expect you to do when you've gone and spent 4 years in school. And she's doing very, very well in her business, much more than some of us doing the official degree requiring jobs. Have you encountered any challenges along the way becoming the shoemaker girl? Hey, where did our guest go? Ghana internet, we beg you, stay. I think Edna is reconnecting. Edna, you there?
I'm there.
Did
Hi.
you hear the
Sorry.
question?
The question. I had it.
Yes,
I had it.
beautiful.
Thank you. So is um I I I I kind of was blessed. I wasn't really having a lot of challenges from
Okay.
my side, but then because first of all, people, naturally people are admired to female. I mean, the female doing something weird. People like that as compared to a man doing something for female. And so when they say, okay, wow. So sometimes people, first of all, would doubt, oh, is she gonna produce a
Okay.
result? So later
Okay.
on, when you are able to fulfill the promise, and you be like, oh, okay, then their confidence come back to life. So at first they were so skeptical, but later on
Mm,
they try to believe and so that's there. Uh, Personally, like I said, even school, sometimes during lectures, in a lecturer will come to class and he's like, okay, it was a weekend school, so big people are there working, and so that's why I capitalize on that. So you mention your name and what you do. People mention things. You will get to my thing. That's what I do is I'm a shoemaker. I make shoes. And then some of them,
mm,
I remember one lady, she'll be like, hey, you there every time, Bia, you want to let us know. Yeah, if I don't sell myself, who will do that? And so,
mhm.
yeah, that was the way I was. And okay, I didn't really see any, I haven't really, I haven't shied from that before. Really, this job was what brought me a lot than degree or whatever. Wherever I'm able to go right now, the people I'm able to meet right now was through the shoemaking brand. It wasn't through anything. So I feel like I could put in more effort here. I could build it more this brand so well. So that one day I was school. I'm a locally schooled person, but my mind is
Mm,
global.
mm.
So, but then there are challenges. I know we have few people. Sometimes people want to buy the thing because they want to talk to you. So indirectly, let me buy the thing. Let me talk to this lady.
Hey, have you
Yeah,
received some proposals? Will you marry me, my lady?
yeah, I'll take my money. That's what is important. But some people want to buy because, and sometimes people want to just buy just to support because you are a female figure. I don't know, maybe they see some empathy or sympathy there. That's one thing I don't like. But then, what do you have to do? You still have to carry on and.
Mm, mm.
The challenges there, they are there broadly. People faced it, but personally, for my end, I didn't really feel experience that much challenge. I don't know. Yeah, still, even anybody else, I feel like I didn't see that. Maybe I had it, but that's my back case.
So it could just be that that wasn't your focus. You just chose not to focus on that. Regardless of what you say, I want my money. I'm doing my job. So I won't focus on that. That is amazing because the conversation actually is about the challenges women face in male dominated fields. And you talked about sometimes people doubting the quality of your work. And
That's
then
key.
that's the key one for you, right?
Mhm.
Mhm. Okay. And then of course the attraction here and there.
Yeah.
That one you can't avoid. You're fine, girl. You're fine. So I mean, since you have experienced it, you have done it before. What would you tell other people who have some skill but they feel like this is not what society expects of me? Whether it's male dominated or a specific, maybe gender related. I mean, there are some ladies who may be very knowledgeable in engineering but may shy away because that is not what a woman is expected to do. Things are turning around these days, but your field is so specific. Shoemaking, I mean, is so specific. Maybe there's someone out there who can do something similar or can do something related to, I don't know, the many things we have here. What would you say to the person?
So I always say this thing: the doctor will go to work. I know they will pay the doctor salary. It's not money he's working for. Everybody is working for that one thing, money. We all get paid, and so I think as a society we find ourselves that has
Mhm.
box. So I have a speech I'm going to deliver on. I'm a TEDx speaker very soon in May, and so
Hey, congratulations in Ghana.
yes, you at UCC.
Beautiful. You
And
beautiful. Great job.
this question, I think my speech is surrounding this area. Is a society we find ourselves in. We've boxed some genders into certain field and
Mhm.
boxed certain field, and that is killing us. So I remember I went for a school to go and give a talk, and I said, "Who will be a shoemaker here?" No, nobody. Who cares? You don't.
Not even the boys. So
Nobody. 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 But it's so. So in my book that I'll be launching, the final I
mm,
wrote about redefining your success. What does success means to you?
mm,
You get it? Maybe somebody is a car, somebody is the school for first class. Me like the school. No, I went from because my family 13 siblings. Nobody has been to school to the
okay.
university, and so my
Okay.
goal was to look for job there. I'll get them easily, but just to break that lineage, me
Mm,
to have crossed that barrier and not just cross with the first class. And so you should be
mm,
able to block the noise and focus. I think the world is looking for unique, something unique. We are all doing the same thing. Doctor, nurses, we are all. So we are, you see, so I think the reason why I kind of loud, I'm kind of visible on LinkedIn is because of my field. Why?
okay.
Unique.
Unique. Yeah.
The world is looking for people like that. And so I
Yeah.
always go to your secret place, talk to God. What is that one thing I can solve to announce me? Because there's
Yeah.
something God will use. We have Microsoft brought by somebody, Facebook, somebody. There's like something that God can use to announce you. But we all go teaching, blah blah blah. We are all in the same field. So at the end of the day, yeah, we live normal life. Done to school,
Mhm.
go back to it, and I'm done. 90 years, you die. That's all you go. That's the end. So you need to sit down. What? So even yesterday, I was talking to someone. She's at KUSC, and she's like, she want to do something. She knows how to barber, but she didn't know how to take the step.
Okay.
But
Okay.
on she went through my profile. She feel like she can also start something. She could modify it. It's like, yeah, it's all about nowadays. It's all about branding.
Brandon.
Jobs we're not loving again. We're not liking again. It's now important
Hey, Ghana internet, please.
Important now. It's all about how
Mhm.
you're going to package.
Yeah, sorry about that. Your sound went off a little bit, but if you can hear me, then can you hear me? I can see you speaking, but I can't hear you. Okay, Edna will be joining us in a moment. Thriving friends, you don't want to miss this. Please share the link. And if you get here, you can like, subscribe. Thank you, Kofi Papa AJ, for liking this video. Thank you, Nana Sewa Patricks. The rest of you, I'm waiting for you. Now I can see. So if you are on Dr. C and Sam, where are you? I'm waiting for your likes. Thank you so much for joining. I know Dr. C said hello. So you are on. And Papa AJ is here. Thank you so much, Thriving Friends. Edna dropped off for a second. I know she will reconnect in a moment. So, right here.
Hello.
Beautiful. Yes, we can hear you. Hey, your sound just went off again. No, you said hello, it was clear. Then your sound. You can't hear me. Okay, Thriving Friends will be right back. Give us a second to sort some audio things out. We are having a conversation about. Can you hear us? You're on mute.
I can hear you now. Thank you
Oh,
so much.
beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So you were talking about doctor. I feel like you are speaking my language. So I'm
Ah,
smiling in my heart. It's like
no.
you can just come and live life and die and go. I personally don't think that is why we were created. We're not created to come and go through the system and then die and then we go. I think everybody has something to do. It takes time for people to identify what they have to do. Some like you figure it out earlier in life, you just pursue it, you die satisfied. But I think we all have to make an impact. But I love what you said about success, defining success. So at this point, would you say that you know your definition of success?
Exactly. Somebody can have, I mean, somebody cars is car having a car and a house is their success. Somebody having their certificate, the PhD, their success. Somebody having a family, a husband and kids is their success. So, but
Mm.
society will define it for you, but you have to define your own success. If you have that template, you will never be pressured with life.
Mm.
Especially what is happening on social media. You wake up and check it. People are doing this. And like, hey, are you lost? Are you in? Are you? But if you know your template, you're going by. I mean, you can have it all and lose everything. And so, like I tell myself, my highest success is peace.
Mm.
You can have the money, but it doesn't mean you have peace. You can bring a lot. I
Yeah.
mean, I tell you I love money. Money is good. It is very good. It helps
Be
ease.
my best friend, okay?
It helps ease what it helps. But then peace of mind. You can have the
Yeah.
money, battling, you'll be struggling, take you buying medicine every day. You have the cars, the children, they'll be disturbing you. But then the peace of mind, it encompasses everything. Knowing that I've achieved everything I've done, I've empowered. And you see, people when we talk about impact, we're not talking about thousands of people, just one person at a time. And so in PR, we say impressions do not really matter. It's the impact. And so
Mm.
if 10,000 people see my post, it doesn't mean say all of them are impacted.
Mm.
Impact is every impact start from one person because if
Yeah.
Dr. G impact me or train me how to be a very good person, I also take the same to train someone else. So it moved from one generation to the other. So one is important. One or impact is really important. But people want to be impacting 10,000. No, no, no. You can talk to millions and they still not get you.
Mm. Wow. Wow. I mean, now you are making me reflect. You people, what you do is not good. So when I wanted to start Thriving Generation and YouTube and 2 years ago, I wasn't online. I only had a Facebook account. That's the only thing I had. And I started the live sessions on Facebook. It was just a friend who introduced me to LinkedIn like 2 years ago. But I remember when I wanted to start, my husband asked me multiple times. So if you start this channel, because I was starting a YouTube channel for this, and only one person will watch, would you do it? I was like, yes. Like, if you start it and only one, because I think he wanted to get into my mind that growth can be challenging and maybe a few people will commit to it. Are you ready to push? And of course, I kept saying yes, yes, yes. But the real thing is not easy. It's not easy. But so I love that you said you should have your template, know what success is for you. Then you will not be thrown left and right when you see what others are doing. I really, really love that. I think we should all learn from that. So let's talk a little bit about your book. You have a book coming up. How did you come up with a book idea, and then what should we expect from the book?
Okay, thank you so much, Doctor. So, I mean, in our part of the world, you only growing before you can write a book. That's how they
Mm,
made it seems like. Unless 50, 60 years before you can write a book. But the young people out there also have a story to share. They have experiences. They are young, but the Gen Zs needs to be part of the dominant coalition, those who take decisions for the companies. They have some dreams. There's something they could also pull out. And so,
yeah.
friends like, oh, books is not just for grown-ups. So if you have it, pour it out. And I remember I told
Mm,
a friend, like, don't let anybody tell your story for you, write it for you. Just sit down and write it. It will. And so I took that chance and opportunity and I sat down and I poured it out. And that's when I realized that I needed to do that because during that process, I healed a lot. So it was like a therapy because there's so much pain, so much wound. So that when I was writing, like, oh, I had this thing, all this thing through my life. I'm young, but yo, the experiences. Trust me, it hasn't been easy, and you're still getting there. So I think I had to step into my own shoes. Nobody will wear your shoe for you. You wear it yourself. And so I
yeah.
need to wear my own shoe and go through
Yeah.
life by myself with the help of God.
With
And
the
so
help of God.
you will get to see that I had my background, where I've moved, blah blah blah, and how all things were playing out, going back to shoemaking and what the shoemaking is taking me, the things I've enjoyed, the things I've enjoyed from the shoemaking, and what it's taking me to the next years. Maybe the next book will be about the growth, the international brand where I've gotten to because I'm going very high. I know by the grace of God.
Hey, I love that.
So,
Good vision.
the book is not just for women, but then it's
Mm-hmm.
for young guys, young people who are finding it difficult to find their feet. Where should
Mm,
I where should I go? I want to do this, but somebody said no, do that. So it is for you and for also women
mm.
and in dominated industry like engineering, myself, and other fields that looks like is for the male gender. And how
Wow.
to see your
Yeah.
success by yourself. You don't like people to define a success for you. Yeah.
And so the when is the book launch? I know I see it on the post about. Do you want to speak about when it
Yeah.
is and how people can join you for this?
That it's on the 18th of May. Yeah, at Yota. Yota is around on the East Legon stretch after on the American Road after Papaya, the Death Junction. So yeah, on the 18th of May at Yota Skill Hub. That's where the lunch will be at.
That's beautiful. Do you have a virtual option or it's just in person?
For now, it's in person. But then we have a virtual community, and those who are not in Ghana or whatever, they might not be able to come. We also, I think we'll have those who can also purchase it online after we launch later on, we'll release it to the online community to also for them to also get.
Okay, sounds great. Sounds great. So tell me about this picture. In the meantime, thriving friends, if you have questions, if you have encouraging words for Edna or you have any takeaway, please, this is a good time to start typing them. We'll get to them in a second. So I know this picture is behind your book. What's the story behind this picture?
I mean, the story is just summarizing the book, the whole.
Mm,
So yeah, these are some of the people I learned that my where I grew up. at Matayako, there are a lot of shoemakers. Shoemaker, I think maybe
Really?
Matayako. So it's like almost like 5 shops shoemaking, and I know mostly we know all of them. And so you go to this shop, go here, and you see that's how it works. It's like a ecosystem trade visa. No? So you can go
Mhm.
here, maybe when you are having issue, you go to this shop and they'll go and help you out and blah blah blah. So when you go to Kaneshi, there are a lot of shoemakers around. And so yeah, so this picture is where I was gluing. I think I was working for with someone. And here I was learning how to use a sewing, the machine to sew. Yeah. And here the first picture representing what I do first. So I mean the picture just resonates with whatever is in the book.
I see. Beautiful. Beautiful. I know many of my thriving friends may know you from LinkedIn. So since we have a couple of minutes, maybe we can talk about your journey to LinkedIn, and then we will see what thriving friends have to say before we leave online. How did you get on LinkedIn?
You see, when you give me the whole day, I can talk about LinkedIn time.
Hey, hey, we want to hear. Please
I
go
even
on.
I even have a whole chapter talking about LinkedIn in the
Oh, you
book.
do?
Yeah, where the youth can also people can also utilize that. So I jumped on LinkedIn was I think even before LinkedIn when I was working with my NGO, they'll be like, Edna, you're not doing well on social media. I was so tired. And I was so tired because today you're not doing this, you're not doing this. What? And what's happening? So, but when I was in school, my final years, I'm in level 300 or yeah, or 400, 300.
Mm,
Yeah. Oh yeah. And as a lecturer, I mean, GRG, they like projects. You need to go and do projects where you can come. So we were like, asked to form. It was a new media. And the topic was a new media. I mean, the course. So you
mhm.
have to go and create social accounts for all your across the social media handles. So X, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And then we do a project. Then you post it. But the lecturer was so keen on LinkedIn. It was like, even me, Christ, I go there and I go look for jobs. Even though I knew about that, but I wasn't that active. So when the man was saying, I'm always in front now, listening to this man. So when I went home, and I went to check the app again and everything that goes on again. And so I came to the app. I opened and I was seeing things. Okay, so I was just reading through. I wasn't finding my feet. That's okay. So there's a man on that platform who was organizing a free masterclass. I think
Okay.
during that week, that day that the program was going on, I was the only person who joined. You see the
Okay.
impact, yeah, the aspect of my life, the impact I was talking about.
Okay. One person.
Who joined? And that day I was working. I was working. I was doing a project with my colleagues at Arifa and then it was in the car, and I was still on the phone. And I'll be listening to this man, and they'll be like, hey, "You and LinkedIn?" So allow me. And so I was in the car, I was listening to what the man was saying. So when she was like, so when I got home, and I took put my phone down and I checked the app, said, this app, that is the end. I'm not going back. And I said, okay, let me start. So I think the first picture that I post was, so after the projects for the school projects, I said, let me clear all the things the school has us to do, and let me start. And so I think I made a post and I said, hi, I'm a shoemaker. So,
Okay.
okay, people are liking that. Oh, anyway, so okay, so people will accept me here. Well, let me stay. Let me stay. So I tested the ground and it worked. It's okay, let me stay here. And I did. I stayed. I put in enough resources, data, I'll stay. I have to be there reading people's content, how to optimize your profile, blah blah blah. I have to do it. Then I'll go and check, edit my profile, blah blah blah. And I'll be posting. And thank God, you can't grow on that platform without help. You get tired. And so I had
Mm,
people from nowhere helping. And so there's one thing
mhm.
God knew me. I told God, I don't have. There's no. We don't have any help anywhere.
Yeah.
Family, you don't gonna help me, and I'm not that kind of family type, so I hardly get to family. And so, if you don't help me, you don't send your angels there. This life is gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
And so, all my entire life, the people that has helped me are people I never know for them from anywhere. And so, God has placed angels all over me, angels in the form of men. And so, on the
Yeah.
platform, people, they will repost, they want people repost, people get to see it. They will repost, they will comment, okay, I'm having a people liking me. So, I also
Yeah.
the same energy to them. And so, these people I met on this platform helped push me And thank God.
Thank
It's been
God.
amazing. My biggest contrast came from LinkedIn. The person just saw my post and commented. That's all, and that was the end. So let's get
Mm.
contract, and that was what I produced for almost 200 pieces of shoes for,
Oh
and
wow.
he didn't care about, if it's a Ghanaian, or he was a Ghanaian though, but then if it was somebody else, let's begin, let's do this. No, he just go straight to the point, and he never knew me from anywhere, just on LinkedIn, and gave me that contract.
Beautiful.
I got
Hey.
a lot of speaking engagements. My TEDx
Mm-hmm.
speaking engagement, it was organized. I just came into my inbox. Will you want to talk to people like that? TEDx. It's like, yo, that's a big platform, but I'll do it. I didn't know from anywhere. Other people, they are helping me after now. Even my book launch, the editor I had was through LinkedIn. I never paid for that. The book cover was through LinkedIn. Like everything. So God naturally has helped me through the works of men. So I don't joke with the gift of men. God has blessed me with gifted men.
Hmm.
I can't talk about LinkedIn, talk about people, amazing people. I have mentors. Somebody, a mentor I look up to in the shoemaking industry, but then he's in Germany. He's been amazing. He hasn't met me before, but when I asked him to forward my book review, and he added his voice and a lot of, so someone said, Edna, is it your Facebook? I said yes. Then you're having professors review, adding their voice to the book. It's like, yeah, I don't know how. They don't know me. It's just LinkedIn. Who brought them? I have the CEO of Ghana International School, Dr. Shan, to add his voice to my book.
Mm.
Professor Nkum from Tech, adding his
Mm.
voice. Never
I
met me
know
before.
from Fincom. Mm.
He has never met me before. But then he has bought from me before. But he said, I'm going to do this for you because of what you're doing. And so, all because of LinkedIn. It has been so if you read a book, I said my defining moment was through LinkedIn.
If you can't tell, I'm shocked right now. Like I'm out of words.
Eh, Anytime I talk about LinkedIn, I feel so emotional because it's been amazing.
mm.
It's I don't know. Yeah, it's and you're not stopping now. I mean, I just pray.
No, how do you even stop?
It's been amazing. It's
Yeah, and I'm not the only one excited. Uncle Sam is also excited for you, Edna. You are doing such an amazing job, and it's a privilege to be able to hear the background story and the journey to this point. And that is my focus in Thriving Generation. Sometimes we don't hear the story, we see the end, the success. Oh, you've made it. Oh, you don't know what I'm going through. The way this thing is hard, you have no idea how I'm struggling. But they don't get that people also struggled to get to where they are today. It's been a journey for you, losing your job, doing it in secondary school, you know is there
and
anything you want to say?
it was when I think during when I lost my job, and I think I lost my job when I was entering uni.
Mm,
The plan was that, I already have plans. So I was like, after secondary school, I'm gonna work before I continue my university. That's my aim. That's my plan. So I always
okay.
have a step plan A or plan B. So I never knew,
Okay.
say, I'm going to be a regular student. Even from my senior high school, I said, I know, say, but I'm not going to get any help for the university. So I have to work. Then I'll go to school on weekend. So that's the aim.
Mm,
And uh it's been like that. So when I lost the job, it was, hey, so how are you going to pay the fees? And so I had three schools. I think I had Legon, I had UPSA, and I had GIJ. But now you see, I chose GIJ because of the distance. It's so close to me. Circle. When I pick up Circle, Ridge, I'll get right there right now. And so that's the reason why I even chose that. But God also used the school to bless me. Because one thing I thank God is that I'm very intelligent by the grace of God. When I learn, I can't get first class. Like I never dropped. I was always in the first class zone till I completed. And
okay.
I thank God for that knowledge He gave me. And so I use that to also help others. And your students are naturally lazy. So you get to teach people, do assignments, and get some cash for your.
Shay.
I love, I love business. So until you get to opportunity, a time where I met, you see sometimes, the Bible says that you get to, until you haven't get to Kent, you haven't reached.
mm,
And Gentiles will come to your light. And so,
mm,
because I was helping some for money, some for free, some were praying, this girl, God will bless you, blah, blah. And God connected me to people who changed my destiny, my lifetime. So I had friends who I was helping them, and I moved them from lower to second class. So finished with second class upper. And my first phone I used was a colleague. A lady said, because of the way you're helping me, you're so kind. I'm gonna take care. I don't know, but my first phone, my recent phone, iPhone, she bought it for me. Everything I have is through the lady, and it is through school. So
Wow.
that's cool. And when I bought phones for school, I was staying with my brother then, my father's elder brother son. But then my father was dead, so my daddy was the one who took care of my, like a foster dad. But he got a very big job at Petroleum Commission, big engineering company at Jolu. And I think so. I was thinking, oh, my brother's gonna take care of me. At least I've helped him. I prayed that he will got that big job. Now,
Mm.
hey, one day I was there. I said, no, I'm not staying with you again. Hey, now I bought phone for school, so I didn't care. So one thing is that you will not meet me the stage where you meet. That's one thing about me. No matter how what I will do and you live my life, I will you not be the same way. And so he left, took everything. Hey, so how am I going to pay the school? So I was thinking, so I was smart enough to know that he will not take care of me, because when I bought phone for school, he also bought phone for his masters. So
Okay.
that's why I realized, I don't have to put my hope in this man. He will not help. And so I sat down. I remember his friend asked him, hey, so how will your sister go to school? He said, she can survive. And that word never left my mind. I said, me,
Ah.
I will never make you, won't see me fail. And I know
Mm-hmm.
I haven't talked to him for almost like years, but I know that he sees you see me some more social, because by the grace of God, God has made me, one prayer I pray that God should make me visible. Visibility is powerful. And so when you see my post, sometimes not me, it is God. I tell God, Lord, let this post go far. I pray for visibility. The eyes that will see this post and they will buy from me. The eyes that will see it,
Mm.
let the I see. And so everybody has their goal there. And you don't see me. My growth is God is behind it. You can't be posting God on LinkedIn platform. Because I remember one day I asked ChatGPT about a Christian to edit some of the Christian content. He was like, you can't post this thing on LinkedIn.
Oh, really?
That's ChatGPT, because it's a professional platform, not the church, blah blah. But oh,
Is that what that robot told you?
but but that platform, most of my engagements come from the Bible. So the God says, if you let men seize me, there's nothing I'll not do for you.
Hi. Please, the church has started. I'm the one taking the offering. Please, Venmo, Cash App, Momo, send the offering to me. I mean, this is amazing because it's like you are coming with this boldness that not
Yeah.
many of us can have, especially in the professional field. You're afraid of what somebody will say. And yesterday at church, the pastor talked about surrendering to God, like just give it all to God. And it's easy to say, but not easy to do. I I I love this comment that just came. It's from my mother. My mom said, "Go girl, so proud of you." Oh, Auntie Felicia. In fact, I know she watches, but she doesn't comment. I haven't seen my mother's comment. So my mom commenting for you. We are admiring your work. We are praying for you. You are going to do great. This is just the beginning of many great things to come. And this is my big sister. She said, wonderful, happy for you. And now she said, I love her energy. Yeah, I love it too. I want some. Aha, Uncle Sam is with me. Preach, you know. Please, the church is what the shoemaker church dot whatever. Yeah, we will be creative, but I'll be the one taking the offering. Okay. Mhm. All right. Thank you so much for honoring this invitation and just giving us your heart, giving us your all. We really appreciate this. This is what it's about. People are doing it. People are trying. And just to hit on some key things, you are the first in your family to go to college from your
Yeah.
dad's side. And did you say your father is not alive?
Oh, he's alive. He's
Eh,
there. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you
So
said you went to live with someone else later in life.
my life, no. If you read a book, you get to see that I have lived
Hey,
with
this
people.
book we all have to read, though.
I've, in my entire, I've left. I don't know. Maybe that you see. But when you see certain patterns, sometimes you need to connect. So I've
Okay.
lived with people all my life, and so sometimes when I go through that, it's like, why God? So sometimes when you're going to certain situations, you can't come out. You
Hmm.
can't leave because maybe
Hmm.
that's the will of God. And that's the issue. If you're not hearing from God, it's really His will. You'll be stuck. So
Hmm.
sometimes all the pattern I go through, I feel like, okay, that is a part to my training. It's part of my training, so I need to go
Hmm.
through. to get where I'm going. So sometimes I understand it. So if I'm going through difficult times, like God, I can't get out of this situation or I can't back out, but give me the grace to endure. You get it? So I'm the
Mm.
first three of my father's side, and my mother's side is like 10 or 11. Honestly, I haven't met my mom before. Yes, but she's alive. My
Oh,
dad took
really?
that took me when I was 2 years. 2 years. 2 years. My dad was the one who took care of me so when I also tried to hustle myself. So my mom is there. I just reconnected with her recently. She's there. And she has like 10 or 11 children. So imagine three here, 11 somewhere here. And they're all young. They're not that grown. It's just that my mother's side, whose two boys are grown. They're doing their own thing. But they are kids. And so when you're sleeping, cry, you can't sleep. You can't, there's a lot of burden. But I don't let that hinder me because everybody and their growth. I will leave my if I can support. I can't support everybody, but then I can just like I said, if it's one person you can impact, you do it. The other person will
Yeah.
also go that person, and I pray for grace.
Grace is here. I'm
Yeah.
Grace. And you said his grace is sufficient. Please, I'm here.
I
Okay.
mean,
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. Thriving friends, encouraging words for um Edna as we wrap up the day. And Edna, any encouraging words for our friends listening to us wherever they are around the world? I know it's not just women who listen.
yeah.
So
So there's this advice I learned from my one of my people I follow a lot, Apostle Trisha Selman, and I feel like it's really helping. You see, maybe our part of the world, Africa or Ghana, we don't like collaboration or partnering with people. Maybe because of our character. But then if you go to the Europe, they look do more of that, more of the collaborations and hello.
yeah, we are here.
They do more of the collaboration and all that. And so you see, I see something about being unique. Nobody can prosper. Hey, sorry. There are two ways you can prosper in this world that we are living. If you want to make it, please and please, I'm young though, but please, please humbly take this advice from me.
Mm-hmm.
Either you become Abraham or you become Lot.
Mm.
You see, God called Abraham, he never called Lot.
Mm-hmm.
But if you read the Bible, you may even think that God even called Lot because he was blessed because of Abraham.
Mm-hmm.
So God gave the mandate to Abraham, and his nephew followed. His nephew or his whatever followed, and he also got the blessing some. So it means it's not everybody who will become a pioneer of something. We all cannot bring out become a CEO like Edna. No, I had to you had to look for somebody who believes in your same dream. Like my favorite scripture: "Can two work together unless they agree?" It
Yeah.
happens in every aspect of life, and
Mm.
so if you agree with somebody has the same vision with yours, you have the idea, you don't have the funding. Somebody
Yeah.
has the funding. Why don't you
Yeah.
with a person? Somebody has the funding but doesn't have the idea. You look for somebody who have the idea and you
Yeah.
partner. When you come to Ghana, you may go to Despite Media.
Yeah.
The man is not doing anything, but the people working,
Yeah.
the people working there are doing everything and they're okay
Yeah.
Be- because of somebody's calling and they had to partner. It is not
Yeah.
every who will be a pioneer, who will champion something. We can only become what? A lot. So when you look at yourself and you feel like, Charlie, life is going. I don't
Mm.
know, God, do you have something for me? Or I need to, some people, life are connected. You need to meet somebody before things will break through for you. And so
Mm.
if you're not Abraham, you cannot be, you have not heard from God. God has not given you the mandate. Look for your Abraham and go with the person. I was doing things on my own. It wasn't working. Someone wasn't working. It wasn't working. But when I had found people who understands my same journey, understands my voice, who believes in my vision, there's nothing I lack.
Mm. Hey, you've given me a lot to think about.
So
Woohoo.
if you are Abraham, you are good to go.
Mm-hmm.
We give you all the. I mean, look for your lot. And if you are a lot, please look for Abraham, and you will never be poor in this world.
Yeah. I think there are several Abrahams who are probably holding back because they think because they've been caught, they have to do everything themselves. Please, I'm not part of it. I'm not giving myself out. But yeah, so it takes time and delays. And at some point, I wanted to do my own editing. I wanted to do my own this and my own that. And you are one person, you have a family, you have children, it doesn't work. But I guess the fear. So, how did you overcome the fear that someone may steal my work, someone may do whatever? The fear that comes with collaboration.
So I think uh, one thing that helped me is that people
People don't go to school. Eh?
oh, a B program.
Eh?
This man is
I don't
like,
go.
That's okay.
oh gosh. Oh,
Okay. It's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You can just
sorry. So, uh, if somebody could trust you enough, then it means you need to reciprocate that.
okay.
Sometimes I have trust issues because of my background. I have a lot of trust issues. I can see you talking to me, but I don't trust what you're saying.
Yeah.
Especially, my I have to be like, go to school, I'll pay the fees. I mean, I know the fees now, it will not come. But I just be
Oh, this internet. We are wrapping up. Be nice to us. Oh, friends, you are missing out on some wonderful conversation. Please, we are wrapping up now. So if you haven't shared yet, go ahead and share the video with your friends. They can stop by and watch them later. Edna left the screen for a little bit, but I'm sure she'll be right back for us to say goodbye. All right. So please and leave some encouraging message for her as she prepares to launch a book. You can follow her on LinkedIn, or I think I mostly see her on LinkedIn, but I'm sure she's on other platforms as well. So take a moment to follow her, take a moment to leave her some encouraging message. Her book launch is happening soon in Ghana. If you're in Ghana, please try and make it, try and support her um around East Legon Utah Skill Hub, May 18th. And the rest of us, we will give our love online. So please do well to support her May 18th. Make your way to East Legon and support her. And I think there is a sign up also on your profile, right? We're talking about signing up for the book. You can sign up ahead of time, right?
yeah, you can. You can.
Okay. If you are able to put the link in the chat, that would be wonderful for people to sign up right away. But I also know that it's on your LinkedIn page. I can do that myself. As you finish up what you are talking about, I'll go and look for the link.
The network was boring me. Sorry.
Don't
So
worry. It's fine.
if people could have that, so because of that background I was coming with, I wasn't really having that trust. But when people could trust you to that level, like with the team I work with, I feel like you need to reciprocate that same energy. People trust me like, oh yo, you trust me that much because I can disappoint you though. We are humans. But that means that we live only once. You don't need to live life regretting things. So if you're going in or going or if you're
Yeah.
going back, go network. So
No,
if you
you're
are
good.
or give your all, if you're not giving your all, hold back. Don't believe. So it's like being a relationship with trust issue. You won't go anywhere, right?
Yeah.
And I think the team I have also have the same vision as mine, and they believe. You see, I don't know. When I encountered the man of God, I told you I listened to his sermon. From there, I was encountering most of people who listens to him. So anytime I'm talking to him, this man, say God keeps
Mhm.
doing, or he brought
Mhm.
people that believes in the same vision. That is believe in the same God. And so you make things easier. Even if the person is not a Christian, a Muslim, they also have some principles they are buying with. Right.
Mm.
And that is also there. And so it's all about finding we are human beings, we are gullible,
Yeah.
but then you need to know what you want. Look for the right people. Can't work together unless they agree.
Unless they agree. Beautiful. That's a great way to end. That's a wonderful way to end. I did put the link in the comment. So,
Thank you
Thriving
so
Friends, just click on that and it will take you to the book sign up. Those of us online, let's try and sign up ahead of time and then get our copies. That's also one way to support someone's vision. We always like and we talk about it, but also when the person has an initiative, it makes sense to just support. So, please do. Please do. Edna, God richly bless you. We appreciate you. We are cheering you on. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, and we can't wait to see how huge you become. And like we, even those abroad, will be enjoying your brands. And
much.
actually, I'm gonna go and look at your link again. People, please, Ahofade, go shop from Ahofade as well. Thank you so so much for joining us today. We've hit our 1 hour mark. I try to just Okay, the truth is that I have a child to take to school. That's the whole thing.
Okay. Okay.
We still have things to do. So we appreciate you. We love you. And Thriving Friends, please don't hesitate to follow Edna online on LinkedIn. Hey, Edna, on LinkedIn and support her work. Support Thriving Generation as well. We are still growing. When you watch us on YouTube, we have a YouTube channel. Why don't you just subscribe? Why don't you subscribe? What are you waiting for? And then the rest of the things are always online. Please go ahead and share with your loved ones. One person can be impacted and the person may change totally. We heard Edna. One impact can change someone's life. So, Edna, God bless you. God richly bless you. Any last words before we jump off?
Ah, I have said it all. But you know, in everything I said, let God be revealed in your life and He Himself will glorify you.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. The church is official. God bless you all. We'll see you soon. And I mean next week. Take care.
Thank you.